Okay, this is the start of what I call the miniature Appalachian Trail. It goes between New Chatel Road and Geneva Road. I'm wearing a backpack today. It's sort of chilly, about maybe 47, 48, 10, 15 mile an hour winds. And I'm probably a fool for being out on a day like this, but all part of the training. Bit of a downhill here, and then we go across this bridge, and then on the other side there's an uphill walk on over to Geneva Road. Off in the distance you can see Geneva Road. I'm going to pause the camera for now. Okay, I am on Geneva Road, and up here the intersection is Taberna Way, Geneva Road, and Taberna Circle. I'm going to take a left up here and head up to the railroad tracks, and probably take a right on the railroad tracks and head south down to Thurman Road. Well, rather than walk down the railroad track, I decided to come back here through the New Bern Battlefield Park. This is where the Civil War battle between the Confederates and the Union armies was fought. Confederates lost, so New Bern was taken over by the Union forces quite early in the Civil War, which is probably good as far as all the destruction that went on during that terrible war. So I'll be walking through the battle area up here. It goes back in this woods up here. I'm going to pause again for a little bit. During the 9 years we've lived here, they've really done a nice job on this park, and lots of signs explaining what went on, and all the other things that people have a historical interest in. In some respects, I think the Civil War is glorified too much. This terrible, terrible war. When you think about 600,000 people losing their lives. But this gives you an idea what it's like. I think there's another memorial back here. redans. I think they're referring to the embankments that were built up to fight behind for protection. As I recall, I think they always comment that they're all pretty much intact the way they were back during the actual battle. I'm going to pause again for a while. Alright, I think you'll see some of these earthworks, or whatever they called them, here on the right, just past this bridge. I'd just love to bring a metal detector back here and see what I could find, but that is not legal. Okay, I'm going to pause again. Well, wait, here's a memorial up here. You have to be about 7'5" to read that thing. We were here for the ceremony that dedicated this memorial back in 2007, as I recall. Okay, I'm pausing again. Okay, I'm out of the battlefield park and I'm approaching the railroad, and I'm going to be walking down the railroad to Garner Road. I don't know, maybe I think it's less than a half a mile. And then I'll get off the railroad and I'll get on the service road and walk on up to Grantham, I think is the name of the road. On pause again. Okay, this is about the end of the railroad track jaunt. I'm going to take a right here, and that is an extension of Garner Road, and then up there's the Highway 70 intersection. Then I'll take a left and go on the service road, which will be on the west side of Route 70. Pause for now. I'm walking on the service road, heading north into a brisk, chilly north wind, and heading towards Grantham Road. Over and out. I've taken a left off of the service road, and I'm now walking west on Grantham Road, and I'll walk as far as Old Airport Road, and then I'll take a left and head south on Old Airport Road. Out for now. Okay, this is Old Airport Road. I'm going to be taking a left and head south on it and walk up to Taberna Way. Out for now. This is Taberna Way. I'll take a left here and go east on Taberna Way and walk back to Geneva Road. Take a left on Geneva Road and go back to the mini Appalachian Trail and take it in reverse this time compared to how we started, or I started, and then back home. So over and out for now. This is Geneva Road. I'm going to be taking a left on Geneva, and I'll walk on back to the mini Appalachian Trail once again, take it in reverse this time, and then back on New Chatel, and then back home again on Beale. So I'll pause it until we get back on the AT. Back on the mini Appalachian Trail again, the reverse of how when I started, heading back home. So although it's been a chilly walk, I apparently dressed properly because I've been very comfortable. When I videoed this a couple days ago, I didn't have this new chest mount for my camera, so I'm curious to see how these videos turned out. Hopefully they're more steady than what I did before, because I had the camera suspended on a sort of a shoestring around my neck, so it wasn't very steady. So we'll check it out. Going downhill. I read where going downhill is worse on your knees than going uphill. Might be more of a strain going uphill, but it's easier on your knees apparently because of the impacts that it takes when you're steadying yourself going downhill. There's the bridge again. And back uphill. That's New Chatel ahead. I'm going to pause the camera again until we get back on Beale. I'll be turning right here on New Chatel. Out for now. Okay, back on Beale Lane, and 105 is just ahead. So according to Map My Walk, the distance has been 5.1 miles and 1 hour and 41 minutes. Not too bad for an old man, I guess. Anyhow, signing off for now. Home again, jiggity jig.